Hi everyone, welcome back to HowTechs. Today we have another unboxing. This is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. And let's take a quick look at the box. Works with Samsung Pay. And here's a look at the back. So we have the 6.3-inch display, which is actually, I guess, 6.2 inches plus a little bit more for the rounded corners. It has the 128 gigabyte memory in this particular one, and comes with earphones, wireless charging pad not included, selfie cam, etc, etc, dual pixel 12 megapixel cameras, and it also has the AMOLED AMOLED screen and iris scanner, etc, etc. Okay, so let's jump to the chase, and here it is. I guess that's supposed to be the stylus. And let's slide this guy open. So we have this nice box that pops open, and here we go. Straight to the cut to the chase. So again, the sort of no bezel display has the enhanced S Pen dual camera, and it is water and dust resistant to IP68 levels. So let's pop this guy out. And I should also note this is the deep sea blue version. You can kind of see the color. Really nice. Not that deep sea, but looks good. So let's take a quick look at the back. So we have our LEDs for the flash as well as the dual cameras. And here we have one button on this side and then the volume button, and should be power on and off. On the bottom we have, that's the pen, very nice, and it does have a button on it, and slides right in and clicks in place. And we also have our USB-C connector and a headphone jack, so this one still has a headphone jack. And on the top, so we have our SIM tray on the top, which is a little bit different, and I guess these are the this would be the noise cancellation or microphone hole. We have the earpiece, we have the front-facing camera, and probably the light or proximity sensor, if I had to guess, and also speaker grill on the bottom, I forgot to mention. And so this should be a fingerprint sensor also. So you can already tell this is actually just the plastic film, but there's already a bunch of fingerprints on it. So that's the back, and here's the front. Very nice. So here we are, looking good. And I guess it's not so bad with the fingerprints. You can see some already, but not too bad. Okay, and then also on the screen you can see it goes right up to the edge. So this is similar to I guess the S8 and even the S7s and S6s, I think, had the curved bezel. There you go, you can see it pretty good that direction. And you know, the screen wraps around all the way. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the rest of the box. So let's pull this tray up out of the way, and we have a long skinny box. So this has the SIM removal tool here, eject pin as it says, on the back, and on the inside we have a case. So it's a clear plastic, pretty simple case, but it has that as well as our documentation. So not too bad, and obviously pushing Samsung Pay and their warranty information, etc, etc. So let's skip that guy. What else we have in the box? So we have a little flap, and under here you get, and I won't take them all out, but basically USB-C cable, USB-A to USB-C cable. We have, this should be replacement stylus tips with a tool to switch them. You can see there's 5 of them in there, I guess. We have also our earbuds, so let's take this guy out. So this is AKG earbuds with a regular headphone adapter on there. And there's two of these rubber caps on the earbuds. And if those don't fit, you have actually two extra sets. I guess it was small, medium, and large. As you can see, these are probably the smalls and the larges, and those are the mediums. So that's under this flap. And then we have our adapter, AC adapter. So this guy is a fast charging. So it can do 5 volts or 9 volts. For 5 volts, it does 2 amps, and for 9 volts, it's 1.87 amps, I guess. So that's actually pretty high voltage and pretty high current, so it should charge pretty quickly. And so in this case, because we have a Hong Kong edition, the AC adapter has the British plug, and it goes like this. And basically has a USB-A connector on here. So you could actually use it to charge other USB devices as well. Last up, we have two, not just one, but two adapters for the USB-C. So we have a USB-C from USB-A adapter, and I'm surprised they actually included this, but I guess there's enough people who need this. And so they also have a micro USB to USB adapter, and this one makes a lot more sense because there's lots of people who have older Samsung devices that use this connector, or other Android devices, and in this case you know, they don't necessarily have the USB-C versions, or they don't want to have to throw those guys away, so they can just use this one. But I guess there's enough people who also have USB devices that they want to plug in, you know, traditional USB-A devices that they want to plug in. So anyway, it includes both, and that's really nice. So that's it for the inside of the box. Let's take a look at the phone itself. So let's get this guy powered up really fast just to see the screen. So here we are, and this is all in Chinese. So this is always the fun part when you get a phone that's all in Chinese. So how do you change it? Luckily, since this is an Android phone, it's usually always the same. So let's pull down, and we just go to settings up here. And let's figure it out. So I can actually read Chinese. I just have to figure out how to do it. So let's try general settings. And then here's languages. And we'll go to language. And it's set for traditional Chinese from Hong Kong. And we'll add English. And so we will put it as the primary language. And this should... There we go. Set everything to English. So here we are now in English. And so let's take a look at the phone. So this is a totally new phone that we just booted up for the first time. So there's basically nothing in it and no SIM card. And let's just see. So this guy has Android 7.1.1 with Samsung Experience version 8.5. Pretty cool. Okay, so that's the basics. Let's see how the camera looks. So it looks pretty good. And you can adjust, switch between the wide angle and the, I guess, 2x and 1x camera is probably the best way to put it, just by touching the button or by pinching and squeezing. And obviously when you are doing that, then you can also adjust it with this slider here as well. And if you want to take a video, just hit that. You don't even have to change the mode. And then this can also switch in between as you go. Pretty cool. So let's take a look at some of those pictures that we just took. Okay, thank you. So not too bad. You know, given the light and whatnot, not too bad. Okay, so one more thing, let's just try out the pen just for fun. So as soon as you take it out, it seems to know, and let's try screen write. And one cool thing is that it actually is pressure sensitive, so if I do it light, I get a very thin line, and if I do it really hard, there we go, it starts getting thicker. And I can erase things as well. I guess it erases by object. There we go. So anyway, you guys get the idea. I don't even have to touch the screen. It basically can detect the location of the pen without even touching. So it's pretty cool. You can do this. You can do all kinds of stuff. Translate, write notes, do live messages. What does this guy do? Bixby Vision, add different shortcuts, etc. So pretty cool. So that is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 in deep sea blue. If you guys have any questions, please leave a comment. Oh yeah, you can see some fingerprints now. Anyway, please check out our other how-to videos for the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 and many other popular smartphones here on HowTechs. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, so one more thing, let's just try out the pen just for fun. So as soon as you take it out, it seems to know.